Hey everybody, welcome back to Eric Opens. I am Eric and this is my little buddy, Baby Teddy. This is probably the biggest stack of cards you guys are ever going to see on this channel. We have a huge stack that is taller than Baby Teddy here. This is, I did this backwards, I should have started from the bottom. This is basically everything that I've gotten so far for my new Ice Age set. As you guys know, I am trying to go back and collect all the sets that I did not keep when I was playing as a kid. Ice Age was the first standalone expansion for Magic the Gathering. This was, came with basic lands and everything. It was the start of the first sort of themed block from this going into alliances. And then eventually, I think they finished it with Cold Snap a long, long time afterwards. So I'm going through and getting as many of the old cards as I can. So those are all the white cards. Heading into the blues. Again, I probably pulled almost all of these at some point as a kid. These are mostly going to be commons and uncommons with some rares through here. Unfortunately, I think because, of that sort of base set mentality, I did not keep it around, thinking that these weren't going to be worth terribly much, and I don't think they are monetarily, but it's just something that I want to keep for my personal collection now. So I'm going through and recollecting everything. Luckily, I found a website here in Taiwan that there's a local store in Taipei that actually has a very comprehensive website and comprehensive selection. And I've managed to pull together, I think, well over 300 of the cards from the set. A very few of these, like the Dark Banishing and Dark Ritual, I still had on me from a few decks that I kept throughout the years. And I'll see if I can pick up the cards that I'm missing on maybe some auction sites or maybe from some international stores. We're almost through with all the blacks. Nope, that's the greens. Stench of Evil. Over to the reds. Balduvian Hydra's one that I kept with me all those years. We've got a couple goblins coming up. I already had a few that I kept for my goblin collection. I did pick up 2 copies of the Ski Patrol here. So one for the binder set and one for the goblin set. So 2 Martin Stromgulds, one for the set, one for my legend set. Bunch of orcs. More orcs here with the Orcish Lumberjack, squatters. Over to the greens. Might have seen some of the bears already. For some reason, I picked up 2 copies of Direwolves. I only needed one. They're not in any of my other special collections. Giants Grow's another ones that I pulled from my my green deck. The Pale Bears, you probably saw those already. A few of these I actually picked up during my last trip to Japan. They had they have stores dedicated to Magic there with whole boxes and boxes of singles. And I was looking through them, found a few for like 50, 100, 150 yen, which is super cheap. So I just picked them up. That was basically the start of my collection. A lot of these gold cards are from there actually. Merrick Barrett, also for my Legends collection. Skeleton Ship, same thing there. A lot of the several of the artifacts I also picked up from Japan. I think the Crown of Ages might be from my old collection. Ice Cauldron, Ice Manipulator, the Talismans. Just going through them all here. Finally, the lands. I had several of the lands already from my collection. I think it's going to cost a bit too much to try and get doubles of all of these for a land collection. So I'm putting them all here. I do have a few doubles already. And then a few of the snow-covered lands, a few of the normals. It's probably going to be a bit harder to find all the basic lands at this point. But anyway, that's all of the Ice Age cards. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.